your boy Suave Boom. This is ASMR 103, and yeah, it's my day off. Yes, it's my day off, but more than likely I'm gonna get called in to work anyway. So, I am having another cereal video. This is one of my favorites from back in the day. Almond milk. Today I am doing nothing but wearing this hoodie and my PJ pants. I got some dry ass skin this morning. Sorry about the mushy, emotional video I did last night. The funny thing about that video last night, I woke up to a message from my ex-girlfriend. I've only had like I want to say 3 real relationships. No, 3 or 4 like real relationships in my life where like I moved in with this chick. I was in love with her. Like this is gonna be like the one, you know. Anyways, we both met through radio. She was in radio. We both went to school together. Together. No, together. It's early, y'all. It's early in the morning. We both went to broadcasting school together. And she sent me a message saying that she was driving to work listening to the morning show on my old radio station. And they mentioned me. They brought me up. And just for like a second, somebody said something Spanish and stupid. And they thought, oh, remember that fat fuck, Berto Smalls? And she hit me up and was like, saying that she really missed listening to me on that morning show. And she asked me if I ever thought about going back into radio. I mean, I think about going back to radio all the time, but I mean, how many times am I gonna do this fucking dance? You know? I mean, I quit radio like at least 3 or 4 times in my life. And I always end up going back. Because I mean, I like what I do right now. I like the fact that I'm helping people and I'm in the medical field, and it's kind of on a higher like level of prestige, I guess. I feel prouder in a sense when I tell people what I do for a living. But the main word from everything I just said, like the key word is like. I like doing that. I don't love it. And it's weird because, like, even last night I was talking to I was talking to everybody's favorite Chola Lola, and please stop asking me for her number, okay? Y'all just want to fucking hate on her and prank call her, and I ain't gonna give you her number. Anyways, I was talking to her on the phone, and she was asking me, you know, like, exactly what my job is. And the whole time I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, God, this job sounds so boring compared to, like, my old radio job. It's just... The story in a nutshell of why I'm not in radio anymore. I've been in radio for, I want to say, 12 years. Oh, yeah, almost 13. And, I went to college in Arizona. As soon as I turned 18 and I graduated from high school in Connecticut, I went to college in Arizona. Go Sun Devils. And I ended up getting into broadcasting, even though I was majoring in business at the time. And I just fell in love with the college radio station there. It was called CSB, Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and they're all over the United States. Through there, all the instructors and all the people that work there, that was technically their side job because they all work in radio or broadcasting or some kind of TV or radio. And I got offered a job to work at ESPN, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to work in radio, on the radio. And in the early 2000s, there was not one hip hop station in Connecticut that was FM, which is really weird. There was one radio station that was hip hop, and it was an AM station. It was called Jams 910, and I got offered a job to work there, but then like days later, before I took the job, this other radio station just opened up, and it was called Blaze 990 WNTY, and that was also an AM station, but it was also a hip hop AM station, which was amazing because the program director came up to me and he said, "Hey, I just opened this up. I need somebody to work for free, but I'll give you the 10 to 2 slot." And I was like, "What? Like you're gonna give me the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. midday slot for me? So you're telling me this new radio station's coming out that everybody's gonna be like, wow, another hip hop station, and I get the second best time slot?" And I'm like, I'm 21 at this point. I'm like, this is amazing. So I got that. Worked for free. I didn't give a fuck. Thousands and thousands of people were listening to me. This is, prior to like YouTube and prior to podcasts. This is like when blogging was big. Like, when people would just like write out what they were thinking and feeling, all that mas puto shit. And it was amazing. And then that led to Connecticut finally coming out with a radio station called Hot 93.7, which was the sister station of Hot 97 in New York. So I ended up getting a job at Hot 97. You name it, I did it. Anything on radio, promotions director, program director, editor, producer, morning show producer, any time slot. I mean, I did it. I hosted events. I did it all. I didn't just work for the hip hop station there. I worked for the light station too, the top 40 station, the rock station. I worked in New York for a while. I worked in Boston. And I know you're probably thinking like, this is a pretty big nutshell, because I said I would tell you in a nutshell. Anyways, to kind of just make you guys understand why I'm not in radio anymore. Some family things came up, and to me, family's number one. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I'll drop everything for family. So some family stuff happened, and I had to move to Alabama to be closer to my mother. I tried to make it work out here, where I can get a radio job down here, but the market in broadcasting is so small that I couldn't make a living working there, even in Birmingham, which is like the biggest city in Alabama. So I had like a midlife crisis, I guess, and I decided to go back to school, get back in, I really always wanted to be in the medical field. So